Year 6, their journeys took them to the Aerotech Office Park, where they encountered a whole bunch of people who were refugees from gambling a little too hard in Vegas. And it was there that they found Keith, who would summarily be busted by the local NCR captain, who also had a bit of a violent spree and killed Keith, busted him up physically as well. Then they traveled out and found a disgusting human trafficking ring in Westside. Now it was time to check out the NCR Sharecropper Farms. This is Fallout New Vegas.
Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. Let's do a quick save as well, and we'll head on in here. Now, also, I put down a marker on our map for one of the other vaults. This was the one that I kept thinking of that we were going to run into so many times. This is the one that's got, like, the mock election or whatever. I forgot exactly which one it is.
Trust in Hanlon and look
I think it's 11.
Makes you wonder if we can trust anyone at all.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, Private Ortega's slippery slope argument, you know, all that shit. What's up?
Is there something I can do for you?
What do you do around here?
I'm a private in the NCR Army, and I've been proudly serving for 2 years now. Although if you were to ask what I'm doing right this instant, I'm patrolling the farms. It's a safe post, but a little boring. I do get to take shots at marauding mole rats every once in a while, and that's always fun.
Really? The fiends don't come over here? Tell me about the farms.
It's NCR-owned farmland. It produces a lot of the crops that supply McCarran and the dam. The farmers are all civilians, though. They work the farms, and in return they get a safe place to stay and clean food and water. Some of them aren't all that grateful, though.
Who's ungrateful?
I shouldn't have brought it up. It's not my place to spread gossip.
Well, anything you tell me stays with me. Speech 25.
All right. Some of the farmers, especially Trent Boscom, claim the NCR isn't giving them the water they need to meet their crop quotas. Personally, I think they're just incompetent and making excuses.
They're
NCR
just
ought to
stupid.
send them all crying back to California.
Oh my god. Damn, you pass a speech 25 and she tells you everything. Okay, are there more dangerous posts?
Oh, you'd better believe it. I feel sorry for the troops who are charged with keeping the fiends from overrunning everything. The fiends are scary because they're unpredictable. One day they'll be taking pot shots at you and then running off before you can shoot back. And the next day, they'll come rushing at you pumped full of drugs and not stopping until you or they are dead.
If the fiends are so dangerous, why hasn't the NCR wiped them out?
Current orders are to hold the line and nothing more. That's all we seem to do these days. Hold the line. I guess it's a tricky situation since there's a vault in fiend territory. If the NCR went after them, they'd just hole up.
Okay, well, I could use some directions.
I'll help you if I can. What are you looking for?
I guess we'll ask all of these things. I need a doctor?
There's a medic at Camp McCarran, but I've also heard there's a civilian doctor in the northeast part of New Vegas. I don't know for sure.
I'm looking to buy and sell things.
The Crimson Caravan Company is north of here. They have just about everything you need. But if you're in the market for guns, go see the gun runners. They're expensive, but they have stuff no one else carries.
Okay, and how about some work?
Not sure how to help you with that one. Major Daughtry was offering bounties on some of the fiends, but I hear someone took care of that recently.
Ah, reactivity. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Well, I'm pretty sure we can get some work in here, right?
If I don't get more water soon, I won't
In fact,
make
maybe
my
it's
port
from this
this
person.
season.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Don't know about you, but this beats hurting Brahmin back in California.
No, maybe not. Well, we need to find Bascom.
I'm glad the troopers are smart enough not to trample everything.
Okay, well, I say, tell me that as I'm walking through everything. Lieutenant Romanowski.
I'm not a recruitment officer. You want to join the Army? I'm sure someone at McCarran can point you in the right direction.
What are you doing? What can you tell me about these fields?
Impressive, aren't they? You don't see anything like this outside of NCR territory, that's for sure. We get the water, clean water, pumped in from Lake Mead. If you follow the big pipes, they'll take you all the way to the lake.
Why are these fields being guarded?
A lot of the crops grown here support the various NCR camps in the region. McCarran, Goff, and Forlorn Hope, to name a few. We can't have Wastelanders popping in here for a free meal, so my squad and I are assigned to keep things from going to hell.
Interesting. Okay, goodbye.
Carry on.
Anything else over here? Greenhouse door to greenhouse. Oh, it's a greenhouse. Let's go on inside. Sure. Raul, do you see anyone in here? I only see mesquite pods. I guess the greenhouse works because of the roofing being partly, I don't know, cloth. So it works kind of like a glass. I don't know. Okay, anybody with a name out here? I could have sworn there was a quest. Oh, there's Trent Bascom. Look at him. It looks like he's growing out of the ground too. Let's head over to Trent. Hello, Trent Bascom. I heard you're incompetent.
Howdy. Something I can help you with?
Yeah, he is incompetent. Look at him. He's trying to wrench some corn. You work these fields, Trent?
Sure do. Came from the hub on account of the Thaler Act. Farming's decent work, but the whole thing's a bum deal.
Do we know Thaler? We definitely know the hub, but do we know Thaler? What's the Thaler Act?
Something the politicians back in Shady Sands came up with. They pay us to move here and farm the land. They even protect the fields.
Why is this work a bum deal?
Bad soil and ration water. It's to be expected around here. But the rationing's off. Worst part is NCR won't admit it. Pretty hard to meet their crop quotas with 20% less water than we're supposed to be getting. Not that OSI cares about any of this.
Oh, don't worry. OSI's got something cooking up that's going to really make all these plants grow. What are NCR troopers doing here?
They're part of the deal, the Thaler Act. We work the fields while they protect the crops and the water. A lot of folks come to New Vegas and lose everything in free side of the Strip. They get hungry, desperate, and try to take our hard work. Much as I sympathize, their theft would put me in a bad spot. I got a crop quota to meet.
What kind of crops do you grow?
Everything I can. Farmers out here don't have the luxury of being picky. I get by mostly on maize and tobacco.
Yeah, this once again highlights like one of the things I really enjoy about New Vegas is sort of like we had talked about before, the way in which they just sort of take a look at problems that would arise from other problems. You know, we know that people are going to Vegas to gamble. Well, what happens when those people are like made completely destitute? They run out of money. They get addicted onto some sort of like hardcore narcotic or whatever, right? And there's a lot of answers to that. There's actually like quite a few answers as to where those people end up. And one of them is sometimes they try and get some food. And in this way, there's kind of a parallel between Robert House and the NCR with the sharecropper farms here. And you see it as well in Freeside, except House kind of gets to skirt by with it, right? House has practically zero accountability when it comes to the people living in Freeside, whereas there's definitely some accountability, and, and they're not good at being accountable for it until Courier 6 possibly shows up and does something. But the NCR, in some way, is accountable. Robert House, not so much. But you get more of it out here with the sharecropper farms. And there's also, like, the fun way in which that dovetails into, like, the Brahmin Barrens, dovetails into the water coming from Lake Mead, dovetails into the Fiends situation, the troops being super bare bones and strapped thin. All that stuff, there's so much of it. There's probably other parts I'm not even remembering right now, right? And as we just saw with some of these people out here, the NCR is sort of indirectly feeding the Fiends' victims by virtue of these people being put out, not having work, not having food, basic like human needs, and they're put out, and then they're preyed upon by people taking opportunity of it, right? As we saw with the human traffickers, and selling them to the Fiends, right? They're sort of their own inadequacies are feeding into their problems growing bigger and bigger, right? NCR, fantastic faction. Fantastic faction. They don't have like a big, larger than life figurehead, but I think that's, you know, it's very fitting for them since they're meant to be sort of like a parallel of modern day American governance. It's kind of fitting, I guess. That said, I don't know. There's a world in which you dole up Kimball, right? You make the president more of a noteworthy figurehead. You know, I feel like maybe maybe that you could make more and more of an argument of that being a big case, right? That it would be neat if the president were a bigger deal, right? We're a more larger than life character, similar to House, similar to Caesar. But you just don't get that. And maybe they have a good reason for it, that being that it's Vegas and the NCR hasn't fully, like, occupied and expanded and, like, taken over the territory in the same way that they have further westward. I guess it's just a little unfortunate. But I do, to reiterate, I do think that the NCR is super, super good as, like, a faction from which, like, world building just sprouts out from. Like, everywhere. World building just, you know, just them acting and existing in a certain space. You get loads of problems and intrigue and, like, lots of, like, narrative things to explore, you know? Anyway, let's talk about something else.
Can do.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Really? Trent Bascom, you didn't have a quest for me or anything?
Howdy. Something else I can...
You work these fields? Yeah, okay, goodbye. Keep wrenching them. Keep wrenching away, dude. Okay, anything else over here? Another greenhouse door. To a greenhouse. Ah, they're growing wood in here. And dirt. You can steal some water. They'll never know. Yeah, I could have sworn that there was a quest out here involving going to, like, the pump houses. Unless I already did it. Just indirectly. It's possible. It is possible. Okay. Are there any other named NPCs out this way? Not that I can see. Now, this interior, is this the pods again? No, this is a different one. Okay. Got some little planters. Sure. Alright. Yeah, maybe I've got nothing else out here. Here's the corn actually being... Was there water in here? Sprayer system? It sounded like it. Maybe you only get the audio playing. Yeah, I don't know. Unless the quest is inside of one of these. Look at this. Tiny corn. Tiny maize. And Raoul is stuck outside. Oh, look. Just a little instant transmission. Okay. Yeah, maybe there's nothing to be done. Maybe I've already done it indirectly. Or I blocked myself out of the quest. Because I could have sworn one of those named folks usually have a quest for you. Maybe you can only get it when you have arcade with you. Right? Yeah, I remembered it involving that dude at the hotel motel or whatever. Huh. Yeah, we may just be blocked from the quest. What a damn shame. Okay. Because otherwise I don't know who else to speak with. Well, at the very least, we could go check out that vault and wrap up some of these other loose ends that we have before we begin Lonesome Road. Right? A lot of pinto beans. Holy shit. Okay. Do we have any other blips on our radar out this way? No. Okay, let's go explore that vault. Let's see, we can get there from the 188 easily enough. This may be the last vault we actually need aside from the more civilized areas. Right, the one inside of Vegas itself on the strip. Can I make any ammo? I can only break down. Alright, how about here? This dude down this way. I can buy a little bit more. How much encumbrance do I have to spare? I don't have very much. Maybe I shouldn't. You have anything of use to me?
Still making a nuisance of yourself.
Yeah, you know how it is. Okay. You do have a good chunk of 50 cal. Maybe I should just sell some crap instead. Yeah, I'll clear out some space. And some 32 there. Okay. That'll
Pleasure
do.
doing business with you.
Time for me to go.
Later.
Okay. Let's head down that way. We'll try to make use of the 12 that we have on us. Run out of all that. Okay. Let's go over here. And this blip on our radar should be it. I'll clear the custom marker too. There we are. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe next video we start up Lonesome Road. I don't remember exactly how long Lonesome Road is, but I think it's significantly shorter than... There we go. 5 out of 10. What other vaults are there, though? Oh, fuck.
You want to send an utterly half-decrepit ghoul into combat? Your tactical brilliance is unmatched, boss.
Taking drugs. Was it just the one? Surely not. Surely there was a whole fleet of them. Oh yeah, there they are.
Sure, boss. The old man will crawl around in the dirt to keep hidden.
Is that guy throwing fucking nades at us? What the fuck was that guy doing? Where's the last one at?
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
I get him? Think so. Okay. Well, almost cleared out all of our 12. What the fuck is this? He had a whole bunch of plasma nades, but he didn't actually succeed at throwing them. He just kind of kept wiggling his arm, threatening as if he was about to throw them, but he was too scared to actually do it. Satchel charge. I'll take these explosives. They're decently valuable. I did disarm one of the legionaries too. Look at all the fucking ants, dude. They always come back. Got 9mm, anti-venom. Should be one more dead legionary out here somewhere. But maybe we skip on him. Do you think maybe the Fiend's Vault didn't count as me having explored it? Because I went inside of it disguised? Like, how do I have 5 more vaults remaining? How can that be? How the fuck can that be? I don't know. Huh. Vault 34. Is there one, like, over by Nellis that I've forgotten about? Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to just, at some point, look up a full list of them. Cross-check a map, just to make sure we hit every location. Okay. Vault 11.
Don't worry, boss. With my cataracts, you only sort of look like the bad guy. Sure thing, boss. You betcha.
A lot of fucking
Get up,
bugs
boss.
in here.
I mean, don't worry, boss. With my cataracts, you only sort of look like...
Let me change around my pistol. There we go.
You want to send an elderly, half-decrepit
Man,
ghoul into
the 22 with this build is actually very formidable. And the high fire rate, holy wackadoo, man.
Send an elderly, half-decrepit ghoul
Okay,
into combat.
Raoul, shut the fuck up, man. Holy shit. Oh my god, fucking Raoul is just popping off. He can't help it. Don't vote Clover. His family needs him.
Sorry,
Or
boss.
Glover.
Must be my glaucoma's acting up again.
Rumors about Haley are baseless. Vote Stone for Overseer. I can hear more. Sounds like mantises, huh? Oh shit, sorry, Raoul. Trying to look at the terminal. Security recording vault entrance. Oh, it's an audio log? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. 4 corpses at the front entrance of Vault 11 and a strange recording point to sinister events. Determine what happened to the citizens of Vault 11. Okay.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example.
Because I
That's
don't
what
see
it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Okay. Got a whole bunch of stuff here. Public terminal. Vault 11 election guide. Dear fellow Vault Dweller, congratulations. Your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the Coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has put together this handy Vault Dwellers official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or do good. That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer, as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Sincerely, Roy Gottlieb. Gottlieb? I never know how to say this name, and I see it so often. Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks, President, Justice Block. Candidate, Henry Glover. Endorsements, Utilitarian Block, Divine Will Block, Allied Service Workers Block. I'm a devoted husband and father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Then I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr. Picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. Candidate, Donna Haley. Endorsements, Human Dignity Block, United Vault Technicians Block. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by the other candidates in a desperate smear campaign I've never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone for such things. But even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I'm grossly underqualified for the position, and that both of my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance, and would be hard-pressed to find, and you would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you, my administration would be a disaster. Candidate Nathan Stone. Endorsements, Justice Block.
This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate, and I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. You should all be ashamed.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't these Henry No. Nathan Stone, though. Isn't that the name of one of the default characters in Fallout 1? One of the default vault dwellers? Nate Stone or something like that? Or am I misremembering? Alright, notice of postponement. Fellow citizens, due to the tragic events of the past few days, the coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for Overseer, pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for Overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart, President, Human Dignity Block. Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for Overseer is hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer. It's a sort of election that nobody wants to win. Why do you think that could be? Let's see over here. Anything else? I'll take that. I'll leave the pre-war books. Okay, up here, cup. Baseball gloves. Nothing much. Danger stealth. Dead NCR trooper with a dog tag. Some mantises in there looking at us. Been shot. Pack of smokes. Anything else good here? Suitcase, nothing much. Fridge. Beer, crispy squirrel. Let's see. Nothing much there. Apologies as well if you're watching these videos as they just came out. I did a post on Blue Sky, but in the event that you don't follow me on there, had to abruptly and undeliberately or unintentionally skip my previous day of recording, right? On account of my dear partner Kim getting pretty sick and feeling very unwell. Had to play nurse and get her back in ship shape. And thankfully, although, you know, not completely better, is substantially better today. Alright, let's head on over here. Over this way. Alright, check that out. There's a rat there. Oh shit, I'm hungry. Let's eat a bloatfly slider. There we are. This is another route we can go. Should I check the clinic? Yeah, we'll just go clockwise from this room.
Don't worry, boss. With my cataracts, you only sort of look like the bad guys. Sure
Dead
thing,
people
boss.
here.
You betcha.
There's more rats. Yep. Lockers have forceps, wonder glue. Oh, these are empty ones. And the night vision goggles are not that good in here. Looks too freaky. Okay. First aid. Dirt water. I guess I'll take it. Highly irradiated plumbing. Look at that rat singing a beautiful song. Bathroom. There's loads of political advertisements in the bathroom. Plungers galore. Detergent, Abraxo, cans. Toolbox. Okay, how about over here? Oh, that goes down. I'm gonna stay on this floor for now. Ladies' room. This would have been a good place to come for some eggs. If there wasn't like that guaranteed spawn area. Anything in these stalls? Plunger. Wow, the toilet's in a completely unusable state. Unless I guess you're very careful and you just have your either your stream immediately like go directly into the toilet's hole, or even better if you're taking a dump, you just try and like soft serve ice cream your turds right into the toilet bowl hole, you know? Imagine that. You gotta soft serve that shit. Check over here. Metal box filled with some 22. Fortunately, 22 is so light. Okay. I do love how viable this build has made the 22 pistol. It's shockingly extremely good, right? I think it's better than actually using the crit BB gun in some ways because the fire rate is so high. Granted, you do have to reload, but I feel like we kill most things fast enough. Another terminal. I think we read all of these. Yeah. I think. Let me double check. Okay. Notice of postponement. Yep, we read all of these. Let's head over here. Take it downtown. Got some enemies down here too. It's a mantis! Take its legs. Almost got 70 one-handed crits. I'm surprised we don't have that many yet. Right, I'm surprised it's taken us this long. I mean, sure, early on, we wouldn't have gotten many random crits, but most enemies I feel like we would kill, we would open up with at least one sneak crit. Makes me wonder if it's like bugged out. Same goes for the discover the 10 vaults or whatever perk that we're building up. Like, how am I only at 5 out of 10? Are there even 10 vaults in the Mojave? What are we doing? I don't know if that's right. That doesn't sound right to me. Maybe I'm just tripping major balls. Alright, let's head on down over to the living quarters, I think it was. Okay, then here on the left. Good. I'll enter in stealth. Take heed, Raoul. Who knows what sinister giant rats may lurk around the corner down here. Oh, yeah. It's the rat and mantis war. We're busting down the damn doors. Okay, over here. What have we got? Is this a gun? No, that's a crutch. Alrighty. Little metal box, nothing there. Baseball, empty sass. Look at this. Who the hell can get back here? Even if you can get back here, like, it's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be fucking, you're going to be a nervous wreck just from, like, claustrophobia. Look at this shit. Let alone, like, if you actually need to pull stuff off of the shelf. Like, look at this. Look at this trick. This is the most... You thought that this was a vault where the fucked up sociological experiment had to do with this election that nobody wanted to win? And who knows what the fate of the people who did win it would be, right? Who could say? Maybe their fate would be something a little like this, where you have to man this desk, this counter, and you have to try and get the damn chessboard out, and you fucking can't, right? Imagine if this shelf was in a proper state of repair. You had to try and get stuff out from this lower level while you're standing back here? Good lord. Courier 6, I don't think... Yeah, Courier 6 can only fit right here. What the fuck? This shit's wild. Okay. Let's flip on the lights. Got some baseballs, lunch boxes. Okay. Some La Fantoma. Filing cabinet filled with 5 caps. This goes to admin. I guess we'll check it. I think we're going counterclockwise now. Gotcha. Alright, I won't go to the overseer's office just yet. We'll stay on this floor. Oh, I need some stuff to get in there. If I can even find it. I don't remember there being so many mantises and rats in here. Okay. Politics, am I right? What a rat race. What the fuck? Let's see over here. Got some ammunition. Should I do something here about my food or drink? Probably. I'm not. Okay. I'll take an atomic cocktail and I'll eat some type of food. What should I eat? I'll take one of those and I guess I'll get a slider again. They're pretty good. Alright. 10mm ammo box. 4 missiles. More missiles. Holy shit. Wow. Some flamer fuel. Guess I'll take. Well, you know what? I can take the missiles and pass them over to Raoul, and we can sell them off that way. Uh-oh. Raoul. Raoul, come save me! Fuck. I don't have any booze either. I should have taken all that beer from before. Oh my gosh, I'm the dumbest man alive. Oh fuck. Okay, hang on. Hang on, it's all good. There we are. Here, Raoul, take this shit, yeah. See this? We're gonna haul this back to the gun runners.
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
God, I don't even know if he can carry all
Hey,
this. Fuck, he can't.
Don't worry about it, boss. The decrepit old man can easily carry all your stuff for you. Really.
Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm just gonna drink a lot of this dirt water. God, do I even really want to drink the dirt water? I guess. Why not? Okay, over this way. Oh, here's some booze. Fuck. What a world. Got some ammunition. Let me take that whiskey. A lot of 25mm nades. I don't have such a nade gun, though. Security terminal. Deposition. Excerpt from the deposition of the defendant Catherine Stone by Vault Attorney Gerard Miles. Okay. What is Q? Oh, answer. Okay, question. Okay, let's pick up where we last left off, Kate. Catherine. Sorry, right, Catherine. I keep forgetting. My husband calls me Kate. You were telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Block. Not allegedly, had. We've been through this. It's still just your word against his, Ms. Stone, but please, the discussion. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings. The candidate endorsement meetings? Yes, they were going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he could sway his block, prevent the endorsement, but only if I... Only if you what, Catherine? Only if you performed sexual favors. Yes. Was this just for Mr. Gottlieb? No. All the block leadership. They're friends. And you agreed? What else could I do? They had a majority. How long did this go on before the endorsements came out? I don't know. A month, maybe. And when they came out, and your husband was endorsed despite your supposed agreement, was that when you decided to kill members of the block? Yes. I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thinned things out a little, especially in the leadership, someone else might get elected. Assuming you weren't caught. No, Mr. Miles, I expected to be caught. That was my best chance. Now, they'll elect me. A confessed murderer. You think voters would be willing to risk putting you in charge? They have to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Yes, but wait and see. Damn, what a fucking real one, though. Holy shit. Catherine Stone, like, going through a fucking lot for her husband. Holy shit. Okay. Sure. Anything else over here? Nothing that way. Okay, let's go around the other route. I don't want to yet go and descend to another floor. I have another option. That door here? Nope. Descends yet again. That descends that way. Okay, we're going back up over here. But does this go... Okay, this goes to a door. Alright, let's check out both of the dorms then, before we proceed to that other route we just uncovered. Start here on the left.
Get him, boss. I mean, if that fits with your schedule. Sure, boss. You lead the charge. I'll follow as fast as my arthritic, rotting knees can carry me.
Okay, we got anything good here? Clipboards, empty bottles, whatnot. Dresser. Okay. Nothing too good. Haley is a known adulterer and communist sympathizer. Elect Haley for overseer.
Yeah, boss. I mean, if that fits with your schedule. Sure, boss. You lead the charge.
Got some railway
I'll
spikes.
follow as fast as my arthritic rotting knees can carry me.
Nothing too good there. Nor there. Okay. Connects over to the other dorms from here. We'll check this room. Footlocker filled with some darts. I guess I'll take it. Another locker, gloves, mugs. Meh. You think I should carry around some jumpsuits? Don't you need them at the Vegas vault? I think you do. I forget how many you need to just get the quest completion, though. Okay. Sure, got some 9mm. Alright. Seems great. Great and good. Did I check this section? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Let's go check the men's dorm. Do a quick save. At least one more in here.
Yeah. Time for more. We got company, boss. Sure thing, boss. You betcha.
I shoot their antenna. Very easy lock on the terminal. Unfortunately, that still breaks our rule. So we're gonna have to pass on it. Okay. Couple jumpsuits here and there. Nine millimeter. Now, as tempting as it may be to repair these jumpsuits into each other, we definitely shouldn't do that. Right? That would be very counter to what we want. Oh god, I got addicted to whiskey. Well, what can you do? Got some sass. Another jumpsuit, I'll take it. Darts. Meh. Okay. Maybe we should have brought Lily with us just for additional encumbrance, huh? You know what? I'll swap to my 50 cal. Just so we can burn through some of the ammo. Alright, I think we got everything here in the dorms. Yeah, looks good. Let's see, we need to head over to that other area, lower level. Okay, over through admin. And yep, perfect. Overseer's office is this way. Gonna quick save. Wild using this ammo on the fucking basic rats. Oh god! There was a booby trap in there. What the fuck? Alright, that's fine. I'm just going to drink sass out of this problem. Okay, filing cabinet. 20 gauge. Nothing much there. Need a key. Overseer's terminal. Various pencils. Wrenches. Okay. Sure. Guess we'll check down this corridor. Utility. Is there anything down all the way over here? There is. Where's this go? Surely this isn't also utility. Was that an explosive going off?
Don't worry, boss. With my cataracts, you only sort of look like the bad guys.
Reactor.
Sure, boss. You lead the charge. I'll follow as fast as my arthritic rotting knees can carry me.
Okay.
Yeah. Time for more fighting. I know. You want to send an elderly, half-decrepit ghoul into combat? Tactical brilliance is unmatched, boss. Get him, boss. I mean, if that fits with your schedule.
Want more ammunition boxes here. This is more missiles, no MF cells. Stealth boy too? Another stealth boy?
Your tactical brilliance is unmatched, boss.
You know, I didn't remember Raoul being like the most talkative companion in the game, but he kind of is. He says so much all the time. That one's locked. Got a quick save here. Oh shit, we have to go for a dip. Okay. I'm going to take some Rad-X, Radaway 2, and I'll put on a rebreather. Sure. First aid. Take the bobby pin, I'll leave the rest. Carton of smokes. Some 32. 12 gauge MF cells. Knife, plunger, railway spike. But over here, a few caps, I'll take them. Pop this one open. I'm worried about our whiskey wearing off, but worst case, I guess we'll just drop some bullets. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Okay. Let's see. What all should I drop? I guess all of this ammo type that I don't really make use of. The 25mm. Grenades. Let's see. Sure. How much does the 308 weigh? 15.62 for 284 rounds. And yeah, the 50 cal is exceedingly heavy. Fuck. Okay. Drop some of these, some of that. Those. That. Okay. There we are. An ashtray there. Another door to reactor. Nope, that one is locked. Fair enough. Let's do a quick save. Cafeteria here. I've been in the cafeteria? Or did this mantis blow up of its own accord? Yeah. From the landmines. Let's check this thing out. And this room has some... You know what? I'm just gonna... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, okay. That's fine. Am I tripping, or did more mantises just spawn in? There we go. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Had a fucking alarm go off on my phone right there. Alright. Uh-oh. Grenade bouquet? Okay. Anything else? I think we're good. Check the fridge here. Got Brahmin steak. I mean, I guess I could take it and eat it. It will help a bit with encumbrance, but we don't have enough other stuff to, like, drink or eat our way out of here and carry a whole bunch of extra crap. Okay. Thing over this way. Doesn't seem like it. Iguana. Okay. Cabinet. Whole lot of food in here. 12 Nuka-Cola. We're gonna take them all. Maybe we just drink all the cola for the sake of, like, fixing up our sleep. Well, we don't really even need to. Okay. I guess we can just drink it for the caps. Loads of food. EMF cells. Electron charge pack. Can definitely tell what they were fighting over. Atrium over here. Whoa, I think it clipped through the floor. Landed in the water area. Okay. Prepared speech of Gus Olson, Ombudsman, for the annual Overseer election. Here's the Overseer's password. According to the text of a speech that was given or scheduled to be given in the Vault 11 atrium on the Overseer election day, the terminal password is Betty. Oh. Okay. This is actually a text speech. I thought it was going to... Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. Prepared speech of Gus Olson, Ombudsman, for the annual Overseer election. Good afternoon. Each year, it is the appointed task of the Ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last Overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office, and the vault has become still, that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately, it's occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all of this. Or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the Vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice, to fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. There was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies. But now, with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives, and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer, who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically, in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls, and that the simultaneous vacancy of Overseer and Martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us, and the records state that after the citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into that room, crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we are just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. And then he got killed. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, certainly one of the more heart-wrenching vaults, I think. No? Of, maybe in the entire franchise, arguably? There's some pretty heart-wrenching ones, but I think the terminals and what they get into with, like, you know, what's her name? Kate trying to take all of the blame and, like, spare her husband's life and all of that. It's stuff like that that makes it particularly juicy. Okay. Let's head on up this way. Atrium Terminal. Yeah. There's the same speech from the Ombudsman Gus Olson. Okay, anything else? I think we just need to head over to the Overseer's place. I hate Kate. Previously Nate. Do a quick save. Okay. Can I make it back from this route? No, I don't think so. Which I do think, ironically, despite this being, like I said, arguably one of the more heart-wrenching vaults in the entire franchise, in all of Fallout, it has very little in the way of set pieces, you know? There's very little that distinguishes it physically in its appearance from other vaults. It's almost entirely owed to the writing, you know? Just having a very sad story to tell. Oh, look at all the shotgun 12-gauge shells up here. Oh my god. Didn't even see them earlier. I don't think I have room for them, though. Maybe I do. No, I don't. I definitely do not. Can I get through this? No, that's an average lock. Sure. This is significantly complicated by the fact that we can't pick any of these doors. This is made a lot more wild having to go through and walk through all this. Like, here's a section we haven't been through. Big old beam coming down to smack a mantis. You think I can kill the mantis by slamming it with the beam? You can definitely kill me with it. This, it's running away. Oh, look at that. What part of it did I annihilate that makes it so pathetic? Oh, it's legs. It's right legs only. I was hoping I could I could torture it with the beam. Okay, well, what can you do? Got some 10mm first aid here. I'll take the rat away. I guess I'll take the expired stim too. We can sell it. Down this direction. What have you got for me? I think we've been down this way, no? No. Differential pressure controller. What is that needed for? I don't think that's needed in this vault. I think that's needed for something else entirely. Ammo box, some 22. Carton of smokes, pre-war money. Sensor module. Okay. Cheese roll. Scaring me, man. Grenade bouquet. Another ammo box, MF cells, I'll leave it. Oh. Fortunately, we already disarmed the bouquet of grenades. Okay. Well, how the fuck do I get over to the Overseer's office from here? Oh, perfect. Have I gone to security yet, though? Let me check the local map. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Done a full check of everything except for the Overseers. I think. Yeah, looks like this will open up a big tunnel. Alright, well, let's pop it. Overseer Order 745. Okay, right. Yeah, and it was Kate, upon going fucking AWOL and, like, going buck wild to the defense of her husband, eliminated the nightmare of the elections. Open sacrificial chamber. I think this is where there's pretty much the only unique assets aside from the like 2D posters, the 2D art. I think it's the chamber that has the only unique stuff. Oh.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light.
Damn. They're heading me with the credit slides music.
Put your mind at ease. Go to the light.
Oh! But the hardest part is letting go. Is letting go. Is letting go. Is letting go.
Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Okay. This is what they did to Lockjaw.
The show requires that you sit in the chair.
Happy trails!
Greetings, Martyr.
Oh, yeah. This is going to kill me, huh?
It means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive.
I'm gonna get closer for a better look.
You may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role.
Are there cigars in New Vegas?
For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For
There's
others,
loads of
it
cigarettes.
might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker.
Well, this picture has nothing to do with any of that, though.
Feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you
Maybe that
think
was
of
the
these
movie. It was so
things?
scary.
Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now. And imagine what
What
joys
Fallout
await you
superfan
in the
gonna get
next
this
life.
playing at their funeral, huh?
The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Oh no! Look out, Raul! No, Raul has died. Okay. We should have made him wait in the other room, huh? I'm actually doing pretty good here. Hang on, we can actually survive this. Hold up. Let's have Raul wait in the other room. I think I can survive it and kill him. I bet I could fucking do it. I wasn't sure that I could, but look at that. I was fucking annihilating him. Okay, Raul, you wait here. You come up this way, Raul. You don't need to martyr yourself in any way. Okay. Over here. Good.
Okay, boss.
Thank you. All right. I thought that because of our character and all that, we wouldn't be able to do this, but I think we totally can.
Go to the light.
The only unfortunate thing is we have to sit through the presentation
Please
again.
sit in the chair.
Yep.
The show is about to begin.
There we go. Good. Let me change my damn fit around too. Let's see. Get rid of the rebreather. Okay.
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now,
Yeah, I guess even here,
been offered up as a sacrifice.
the
so that
only
your vault
unique
can continue to
part
thrive. Currently,
of
you
this
may be
vault
feeling sad
is
or
the
angry.
door. Right?
Perhaps
These
you
doors
never
that
got to
open
have
up and have the
grandkids,
robots come pouring
or
out.
to enjoy the
That's the only
pleasures of a
unique, like,
fresh
asset.
cigar. But
The
march
rest
with
of this
your
is all
chin held
reused
high,
stuff,
soldier.
or
And
2D
remember
assets.
that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every
Do you think
bit
it's
as
meant to
important.
be like,
Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth
Yeah,
living.
let's take a moment
Think
to
about
reflect
that
on the
time you
moments.
kissed your steady
Shut the
girl
fuck
for the
up. You
first
can't use
time under the
moment
bleachers
twice
at
in a
the big
sentence like that.
game.
It's
Or
too big
when
of a
you snuck
word
out
for
after curfew to catch
Can't do
new
that.
flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was
But,
too scary.
Do you think this is
Boy,
like
were
meant to
they
be
right.
for military
And
service
who could
though?
forget when you met the love of your life?
Right? Finding
What
out
a
ways to
looker.
condition people for
These are
like
just
putting their
examples.
lives on the line
Do
for
you
other
feel that
people.
feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these
Huh.
things? Good. What you are feeling
forget, was-
is peace. You've led a
For the Great
life.
War and all of that shit,
Living it has
and
been its own reward.
the events preceding it,
But it is
leading
only
up
the
to the
beginning.
end of the world.
Close your eyes now.
Did the United
and
States have a
imagine what
draft?
joys await you in the
Or was it
next life.
entirely
The afterlife?
still like a volunteer
them?
basis
Good.
for the military? You would think there would be a draft. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think these doors are the only unique thing. Okay, let's see here. Let's do drugs. A lot of them. Okay. This is our time to actually pop this shit that's gonna, like, help me out in combat. This is the time. Okay. Med-X. Yeah, may as well just get fucking addicted to everything, I guess. Why the hell not? Oh my god! What the hell's going on with my addiction chance? Like, everything is popping off at once. Okay. May as well take true police stories too. And some turbo. You think I ought to do a stealth boy here? Nah, I think we're okay. Alright. Let's fucking go. Dude, I'm like indestructible. Oh my god. I'm really just wearing, yeah, I'm just wearing my dog shit ass clothes. Thanks to all the buffs and stuff. Okay. Take some of the thin red paste, feel through the pain. They got the Protectron out. Okay, gonna need some more to heal through the pain. You've gained the tough guy perk. Cool, all of my limbs are fucked up. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, taking more of that. Let's see, how about my other stuff? Do I still have all of it active still? I do. This is just tough going. Okay. Fuck, can't even see straight to shoot it! Oh, fuck! Okay, purified water. Should have taken some more psycho too, huh? Okay. Taking the healing powder. Here we are. And then we just have the turrets on this side. Look, they got like scrambled thanks to our Old World Blues perk. They started shooting at each other. Good. Did I get them all? Wow, no VATS either. Holy wackadoo. I didn't think it could be done. Okay. Anything else down here? A lot of dead people. You can actually count the amount of sacrifices there were. Or at least those who still have their corpses around. 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's see, 8, 10, 12. Let's see here. 14, 16. And it was annually? So there were only about 16 years that it went on, and then people, like, all died? Huh. The mainframe killed them all? Presumably? Presumptively? Okay. Vault 11 mainframe. Override lockdown, system recording, Vault 11 solution, automated response, Vault 11 solution. System recording downloaded, the solution.
All right, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to
you. Okay. Automated response Vault 11 solution.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault Tech, your safety is our #1 priority.
They got the fucking Stephen King ass ending for this shit. What the fuck? Fucking The Mist ass ending for Vault 11. What the fuck? Okay, override lockdown. Overriding complete. Good. For real, the whole situation with this vault would make for like a decent low budget horror movie, you know? Where you're running on like a bit of a shoestring budget. It's not too divorced from the type of shit they were trying to pull with like, what is it, 10 Cloverfield Lane? Is that the, whatever it was, Cloverfield Lane. You know, where there's not, you don't have a whole lot of actors, not a whole lot of sets you have to do. A lot of it's just like the writing and the acting of a handful of people. Alright, Raul, I did it.
Right
Follow
behind
me.
you, boss.
Let's see, what was their first one as well? The one when they came out?
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Man. Who was voice #1? The old guy?
Are we really gonna do this? It's open.
Yeah,
We
voice
could just
1.
leave.
He killed them all.
Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
No, voice 1 isn't the one who did the killing. The whimper is that was their death knell. It just so happened to be that voice 1 had the the recording device, right? It was one of the others. Maybe Harry. Right? Maybe it was Harry who did it. Who killed them all at the end. I don't know. Was it that the whole vault descended into chaos, like they were trying to figure out who the hell to sacrifice or whatever, and thus so many people had died, right? And the final person who lived was like, yeah, we don't deserve to be out here.
Really
yeah, who was the one who was like, we don't deserve
it's
it?
open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave.
Voice 3.
A shining example. That's what it called us. But we did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot.
The hard part is that voice 1, 4, and 5 are the exact same dude. Right? They sound exactly the same.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
Yeah, very good shit. Very, very good. Let's pop this thing open. Okay. I'm trying to think what other vaults are as heart-wrenching as this. Right, there's, like, they all have very sad circumstances, but which ones actually, like, leverage the writing in such a way? I don't know. Because there's other ones as well that do have a whole shitload of writing, but a lot of it is played for laughs. Right, like, there's the Far Harbor Robo-Brain vault, which seems like it would be pretty sad, but it is ultimately, at the end of the day, it's played for laughs. Right? I guess you could make an argument that, like, Vault 101 is pretty sad. Right? You could even make an argument that 111 is pretty sad, too. The ultimate truth of that. Well, no. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe 11 might be one of the more it might just be the saddest fucking one. It may just be that one. I don't know. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, all of every single vault and every single experiment, but that is definitely like the one that has always stuck with me as being like the most heart-wrenching and tragic of them all. No? Which ones were there in Fallout 4 that were particularly sad? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's any that quite compare to Vault 11. I don't know. I think it works extra well because you have the double sadness of the early people finding out and like having to like do martyrdom and self-sacrifice and all of that. You know, the shit like with Kate basically sacrificing herself and then choosing to send it or put it up to like a random number generator for however long amount of time it was. And then you also have the extra sadness of the final group getting out and realizing in some sort of like fucking Soylent Green-ass situation, right? Some sort of Stephen King-esque like final twist of the knife, you know? Okay. Let's head over to the gun runners, I think. There they are. And we can sell off some of this extra stuff.
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
There we are.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Okay, show me what you have. And we could also go over to the vault on the strip and get rid of some of this other stuff too. Some of the vault suits that we've accumulated from Vault 11. And we got 15 of them. I think that's more than enough. I'm pretty sure you can just turn it in an unlimited amount of times if you have enough vault suits. I don't think that's anything we need to concern ourselves with. Actually, I should craft down the 5mm, huh? Well, no, we don't really need to. Okay. I'll buy some 22, I suppose. There we are. Did we still have some stims, or did I pop them all in the final room? I think I did. Alright, fair enough. Gotta go. Anything else I can or should do here? Nope. Okay, I should probably at least take some fixer. Get rid of all those addictions we had just accumulated at the end. Look, my thick red paste is still ticking on me. I didn't think we would ever find a use for it, right? It didn't occur to me that we would even be able to, like, power through that final room like that. That's the biggest shock of all, is that we were able to survive with this fucking build. It's wild. Didn't even need to pop a stealth boy and try to stealth our way through. Okay, now let's head over to whatever the vault is on the strip. I always forget it. Yeah, I don't think Vault 111 is actually all that sad. You know? It's fucked up, but it's not that sad. Right? Because if everything went according to plan, those people would still be frozen. Are there any sadder vaults in New Vegas? I don't think so. I think it's Vault 11 is just the saddest fucking one in the entire game. And it's such a, like, it's so, like, devilishly evil. You know, it's, like I said, it's so kind of fun in its sinisterness. Right? It's very... God, where the fuck is the... Oh, it's over here, my bad. Hang on. Aren't you...
The tables
no,
turned for Mr. House. What next, huh?
There we go. I always forget where the hotel is. Vault 21. Okay. Oh. Let's hear some news.
Surfers, the Tops Hotel owner Benny has taken yet another unexpected leave of absence. We spoke to his right-hand man, Swank.
Do I seem worried to you, baby? Sometimes a cat just needs to...
I don't know what else we would get on these news updates. Did we hear the one for Black Mountain?
Congratulations to a young band of soldiers who shattered NCR records on a combat readiness evaluation at Go get 'em, guys. Those are our stories for this.
I don't think we had yet heard that.
Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know,
He's a good man.
and his name is Johnny Guitar.
Okay. Let's see, let's change that back. Okay. Hard work is happy work.
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
What is it about Sarah Weintraub? Maybe it's her, like, animation where she is leaning on the wall and she gets up off of it before she speaks to you. Why does she give so much like Half-Life 2 Source Engine vibes, right? Maybe it's to do with like her character model. She really do be looking like a Half-Life 2 like background character, right? Sarah Weintraub looks like she could be one of the like freedom fighters or whatever. Fucking John Freeman, Gordon Freeman's brother, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I would like a room, please. What kind of things do you sell in this gift shop? A vault hotel. Was it like this before the war? Are you the owner of this hotel and shop? We'll start from the top, barring the room. What kind of things do you sell in this gift shop?
I have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too.
Vault gear. Swell. Can you show me what you got? Actually, let me ask you about something else. Can you show me what you have?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I got these great lunch boxes. They're super. What else? Oh, look at these toasters. You like toast, right? If they're crunchy, even better. What about a vintage Vault-Tec toy car? Or...
Sarah, stop right there. Do you actually have any vault gear? Quit yapping. I'm starting to think of very unpleasant uses for those toasters. Goodbye. Sarah, stop right there. Do you actually have any vault gear?
Okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or a nitrogen canister anyway? All the popular stuff has been sold, especially the vault suits. I need to find more because people buy them like hotcakes. Leather suits are good times. Thinking about that just blows my top.
Thinking about that just blows my top. I'll help you out. I might be persuaded to lend a hand. Speech 65. You know, leather is my specialty. Unzip it, heat it, and rub a shine onto it. Goodbye. Fuck it. You know, leather is my specialty. Unzip it, heat it, and rub a shine onto it.
Really? Well, I don't even know what to say to that.
Speech 75. Just don't say here now. Don't want to get the patrons all riled up, do we?
Ha ha ha. Okay, why don't you help me out? And in the meantime, I'll think about where to take advantage of your skills.
Barter 35 out of 65. I'll also bring you boomer suits so you can fix them and sell them. I want to hear her say no. That's... fuck that.
Do I look like a seamstress to you? Those boomsters can stay in their Nowhereville until the sun runs out of gas for all I care. No deal.
Okay, alright. Consider it done.
Thank you so much. You're an angel. I can't wait to see you again.
Okay, great. Here, Sarah, take them. I've got a whole bunch right now. I got 15 of them.
Good to see you again.
Okay, I have vault gear for you.
You do? That's wonderful. Let me see what you brought. All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your vault suits right now?
Yeah, I would like that.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
I'm now idolized on the strip. I forgot that it gave you renown. Good lord.
Well, well. If it isn't the Vault Explorer himself. Welcome back.
I forget, can you actually fuck Sarah? Can you actually bang? Okay, well, I would like to hear again about the items you sell here.
I have all sorts of things.
Okay.
Vault souvenirs.
It's really just the same shit. Do you need more vault stuff?
If you could bring me vault suits, I would so make it worth your while. I mean, really. But it has to be good leather, okay?
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, see you soon.
I think the biggest shock of all is that the vault suits are made out of leather. Like, they do not seem like they are made out of leather at all. It never occurred to me that they were actually made of leather.
Well, well. If it isn't the Vault Explorer himself. Welcome back.
So this is a vault hotel? Was it like this before the war?
No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever.
What is so special about this vault? You've never actually left this place? I had other questions for you. What is so special about this vault?
My vault is pure New Vegas. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right. Okay, it was like that before we had to leave. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like.
Sure, I would like that. I still have some questions about Vault 21. Actually, let me ask you about something else. Sure, I would like that.
Rightio, daddy-o. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, please follow me. We'll head into the vault right away.
Raoul, are you excited for this? Holy shit. Hold on to your britches there, Raoul. We're in for a real treat. I bet you've never seen one of these.
The entrance to the vault. Solid stone outside and thick steel on the inside.
Cool. The two kinds of steel. Solid steel, thick steel. Or did she say solid stone? Sorry. Sarah, can we redo the tour again? I was thinking about Raoul. I got distracted. All right. Sure. It looks nice.
Above us, there's a control center for this level of the vault's life support systems, electric grid, radioactive shields, and all that jazz. Don't get lost. My vault has many corridors and rooms, although it is no longer symmetrical after Mr. House threw us out.
There's a guy in here?
After what happened to Mr. House, nobody knows for sure what's in
This is the
play for
main
the
game
strip.
hall. Here we settled the big disputes among the vault's levels.
What next,
Chosen representatives gambled against each other here. The winner earned the right to settle the dispute as wished by the collective. We used to have such parties in this diner. A bitch to clean later, but well worth it.
What the fuck? Sarah, watch your language. Come on. You don't seem like the type to drop the B-bomb. Come on.
This hall leads to our guest rooms. You can use the first room on our left, but no snooping next door. That's my room. Always was.
Okay. Oh, we definitely gotta sneak in there. Unless we can't find a key. Hang on, maybe she's got a key on her.
The old man.
Yes, she does.
Crawl around in the dirt to keep hidden.
Down there is the game room. Each side of the vault had one, but the other is filled with concrete now. Okay, that wraps it up.
Yoink.
I'll see you soon.
Great. Anything else, Sarah?
Well, well, if it isn't the Vault Explorer himself. Welcome back.
Thanks. I would like to ask you some questions about Vault 21.
All right, what would you like to know?
You said that Vault 21 wasn't always a hotel.
No, silly, of course it wasn't always a hotel.
What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Why did he fill the vault with concrete? I would like to know other things about you in this hotel. I had other questions for you. Why did he fill it with concrete?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas. Woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
Mr. House won't give you any more trouble. I took care of that. Oh, you can actually tell her that you took him out. Okay. I took care of it.
Do you mean that he's a goner? I can have my vault back? That's just super. I thought we'd never see a different New Vegas. One that belongs to the people.
Okay, well, let me ask you more about the vault.
I see. Okay, your move.
So you run the place then?
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should? Almost.
Do you miss the old days in the vault?
It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling. Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days.
You know Doc Mitchell, by the way? I heard he was from Vault 21.
Mitch? You mean Molebutt? I hadn't thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper. You understand, kids and all that. Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well.
How do you know about his rear bumper? Do you miss the old days in the vault? Do you get a lot of business here? Do you miss the old days?
Yeah, I miss those days.
Do you get a lot of business here?
Sure, the place is packed. Usually. We get loads of NCR cubes these days. A stray Brahmin Baron once in a while, and recently circled couples shining big rocks on their fingers.
Okay. I'd like to know other things about you in this hotel.
I see.
Okay. She's like, you know how kids are, looking at old men's asses, looking at the asses of grown men, you know, just running around the vault, looking at Doc Mitchell's ass. What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete.
Okay. Sure. Other stuff about the hotel? I think we got everything. Actually, yeah, let me ask you about something else.
Okay.
Are you the owner of this hotel and shop?
Well, it is my vault, all right. Yeah. That is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
Well, not anymore. Remember, I killed him. He's gone. Okay, let me ask you about something else.
Okay.
There's some more things I wanted to know about you. What did you say about not being the owner of the hotel and shop?
I take care of it.
Okay, same. Okay. You've never actually left this place?
Sure I have. I made the scene in the strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick.
Perception 8. Sarah, there is something else behind all this, right? Sheldon also likes the indoors a lot. Are you agoraphobic too? I have some questions about Vault 21. Well, I guess we'll do the Perception 8 check. Sarah, there is something else behind all this, right?
Okay, you're right. I hate going outside. It's almost impossible for me to step out of here. Still, I love my vault. It's my pad.
She's in here playing Fallout. I have some more questions about Vault 21.
All right, what would you like to know?
I lied. I want to ask you something else. Hang on. I wanted to know more about you. You never actually left this place? Sheldon also likes the indoors a lot. Are you agoraphobic too?
Okay, you're right. I hate going outside. It's almost impossible for me to step out of here. Still, I love my vault. It's my pad.
Okay. I have other questions for you. I would like to have a room, please.
Having you tonight is my pleasure. Your room is ready.
Okay, thank you. I'm ready for it too.
Go all the way down to the vault's main game room. Take the hallway to your left and then the first room on the left-hand side. Enjoy your stay.
Okay. Hang on, can I buy and sell here too?
Well.
Let's see what you have. Ceramic dinner plate, chessboard, crutch. Businessware. Oh, some fixer, actually. Okay. Can I sell her back the jumpsuits if I buy them from her? 21, 22, and 3.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh my gosh. Suddenly she got a lot more burlesque with her voice. Holy shit. Okay. Sarah, what happened? My god. Okay, Goodbye, and then I'll talk to you again.
Well. If it...
How do I say? Oh, yeah, I have vault gear for you.
You do? All right.
Okay. Yeah, I would like the money. Will she actually take the 21? She took them back. Wow, cool. Can I buy some more?
Well.
Oh, man. Let me know when you get some more in stock, Sarah. Some more of these vault suits. I know somebody who pays me a lot for them.
Okay, see.
Okay, bye. So, main game room on the left or whatever
Vegas
it was?
at night is like nothing else.
Was it over by here? Maybe it was this room. Yeah, maybe this was it. Vault 21 guest terminal. Welcome to Vault 21. Please select from the following menu options. Services. Diner menu. Enjoy our pre-war classic diner with the following meals. Breakfast. Aspartame sugar bombs. Give the youngins an early boost. Is this like a play on aspartame or aspartame? Aspartame. Except it's asphalt tame. Like your ass is farting, but in a very tame way. Real corn flour pancakes would make Monfanto Co. proud. Savory iguana sausages. No, we only cook female iguanas. Lunch. Mesquite-flavored Cazador wings. Get back at them with spice. 2. Applesauce gecko stew. So good, you'll crawl up the wall. 3. Creamy mac and cheese. Your wife will stop asking for clam chowder. Dinner. 1. Brahmin sirloin on blue bighorn cheese. Even Gandhi could not sit this one out. Look, how do they know about Gandhi? Is it because of the NCR influence? Right? Because they have like a bit of, like the NCR culturally from the very start of things had a bit of like Indian cultural influence from the get-go? Did they somehow know about Gandhi? I don't know if they did. I mean, I guess apparently they did. Fuck it. I guess they did. That said, here, why would they know? You know, here, why would they know? Because this wouldn't be NCR jurisdiction. Not yet. They wouldn't know. How would Sarah know? She's been here her whole damn life. All right, 2. Yum Yum deviled eggs over pork and beans. Go out tonight with a bang. Oh, is the implication like you're farting and shitting so much? Because deviled eggs and pork and beans tend to make people fart? Okay. 3. Grilled mantis claw on pinion nuts. Has he been for too long in Gamora? I don't know about that one. Is it because mantis claw? Because mantises, the women, like the lady mantises, rip the heads off of the men after they mate. So the nuts, right? The mantis claw on pinion nuts. Maybe that's it. Okay. All meals served from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So what's the point of even having the distinctions of breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Okay. Gift catalog. Vault 21's gift shop offers the finest pre-war merchandise in all New Vegas. Vault 21 suits. Real leather with real attitude. Pre-war toasters. Crunch of yesterday in today's bread. Pre-war books. Pleasure of owning what you can't understand. Vault 21 card decks. Stacked with 200 years of good luck. Sensor modules. See them coming a mile away. Vault 21 pool sets. Hustle it like Minnesota Fats. They know about Minnesota? Nitrogen canisters. Laugh it all out. Which this is some of the restored cut content from. I don't think the mention of nitrogen canisters are, but we see nitrogen canisters on account of the reinstated cryolator, right? Pre-war toy cars. Toys, yes, but these still run. Be among the elite few to possess a piece of the past in your bright future. Convenience. Vault 21 guest services, courtesy intercom wake-up calls, laundry facilities, guided tours, strip-style poker lessons, room service, network access. Okay. History of Vault 21. Vault 21, a paradise of equality. Vault 21 has a story unlike any other nuclear fallout shelter. You are about to learn why. It is common knowledge that some vaults were built and organized with motives that went beyond their function as safeguards of our last great hope. The hope that humanity would survive even the worst catastrophe imaginable, nuclear war. Vault 21 was one of these experimental vaults. In the spirit of Las Vegas, our vault was built and organized around gambling. The spirit of Las Vegas. Everything you will see here follows the idea that humans can coexist and organize their lives based around the principle that skill is the only factor that should tip the blind balance held by Lady Luck. We embodied the perfect equilibrium between self-reliance and social equality. Each level of Vault 21 was symmetrical and transparent. Each room looked exactly like the next, and every gambling place was built in plain sight, so that no person would have advantage over another. Thanks to this, quarrels in our society were solved from an equal starting ground. The best won, just like our American dream promised so long ago. After 200 years of living in harmony, we finally awoke to the nature of the outside world when Mr. House, in his able wisdom, resurrected our lost city as New Vegas, opening to a new world. 7 years ago, Mr. House rebuilt and organized the great city of New Vegas. Vault 21 rests in the middle of the strip, and it was inevitable that it would become part of the city's bright future. Mr. House contacted our community and offered us to participate in the resurgence of New Vegas. Most Vault 21 dwellers refused the offer. Life was comfortable, safe, and fruitful. We had grown so accustomed to the benefits of our isolated society that we could not conceive leaving it behind for an unknown future teetering on a precarious balance. Still, there were some among us who had disagreed with the prevailing wisdom. They challenged, on Mr. House's behalf, each of the vault level's representatives that supported continuing our isolation. According to the custom, a game would be set up where the winner would decide the course of the community's future. A game of blackjack was scheduled and held in this very level of Vault 21. After many hours of grueling struggle, Mr. House's supporters won in an extremely risky and fateful gambit. They decided to open up the doors to the outside world. The rest upheld our system and remained true to their promise to abide by the victor's decision. After almost 200 years within Vault 21's halls, we released the seals of the ancient doors. We opened to a new world. A tribute to Mr. House. Mr. House, with the help of the families, had transformed the mostly unharmed ruins of Las Vegas into a paradise. It resembled the city that we remembered thanks to the stories and items that our forefathers told and secured in Vault 21 after the cataclysm. We were awestruck and cautious at once. Slowly, we left the confines of the vault and settled within New Vegas, aiding in its reconstruction. Vault 21, a giant complex of functioning machinery, became a great source of materials with which to rebuild New Vegas. Mr. House stripped the vault and filled its empty husk with concrete, only leaving behind part of the vault's top level. This section is where you now find hospice and where the warmth of our ancient home remains alive for all to enjoy. We have come to recognize the wisdom of Mr. House in forging a new and brighter future for all generations of New Vegas's inhabitants. Without his leadership, the barren wasteland would have remained uncivilized, savage and brutal for all time. We sincerely hope that you join us in celebrating the glory of New Vegas and the memory of Vault 21's legacy. Wow, cool. Mail messaging. Got some messages here. Unregistered user, network access denied. Pay up and try again, thank you. Oh, I did pay up, though. Sent ones? Yeah, same. Okay, we'll go back. Maybe we have to find our exact room. We still have to find Sarah's room, right? Okay. Well, I suppose we'll call it here for now. When next we return, maybe we'll explore a little bit more around here, right? And maybe we'll even start up Lonesome Road next time. You know, maybe we'll do a little bit of inventory management. Though that said, maybe we don't really even need to. Yeah, we're pretty well off now that we got rid of a lot of our consumables and whatnot. Yeah, maybe we'll explore the rest of Vault 21 and then we'll begin Lonesome Road next time. That sounds like a plan. All right, until next time, please take care of each other.